Hey everybody, welcome back to Texas Breaks. I hope everybody's doing well, staying healthy, staying safe. Tonight, as you can see on the screen, we are going to open a box of 1989 Upper Deck. Looking for the Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card. The last time I tried to find a Griffey rookie card was a box of 89 Donruss, and I was unsuccessful. Found every other rookie in the set except for the Griffey. So tonight, hoping that we have better luck. Ken Griffey Jr. is, I guess, still my favorite player from when I was a teenager up through now. Just one of the most fun players to watch. Played with a lot of excitement, always had a smile on his face, loved the game, was very talented, 5-tool player, just a ton of fun to watch play. So, I hope we can find him. We are opening a box of the High Series Upper Deck, which basically just means that it's going to be a little more difficult to try to find him because he is the number one card in the set. And with the High Series, you're including all of the potential cards that you can get in this set. So it's just going to make the odds a little more difficult in finding them. But hopefully we can come across one, maybe two, maybe three, but at least one. Some other notable rookies in the set are Gary Sheffield, John Smoltz, Randy Johnson. Let's see, Omar Vizquel's in the higher numbers. So is Steve Finley and Jim Abbott. There's tons of Hall of Famers. And then there are some error cards that you can find that have a little bit of value to them. The Dale Murphy reverse negative, where the bat's on his left shoulder instead of on his right shoulder. That one's a little difficult to find. There is a Pat Sheridan with no position listing in the little position bubble. The Gary Sheffield actually has an error. The error card and the corrected card have about the same value. But the error on the Sheffield is the shortstop is upside down, the SS for his position. A little difficult to see because it's an SS, so upside down it's SS. But yeah, you can still tell a little bit on it. And a couple others. So anyways, let's get started, open it up, and see what we can find. I'm going to pull the cards out of the box and then move them off to the side so that we don't have any issues with the focus. And hope we can find this card. Like I said, he is my favorite player from when I was growing up. Loved watching him. I'm originally from Cincinnati, so his dad played for the Big Red Machine, and he was born in Cincinnati. He's about my age. I think he's a couple years older than me. But he also played for the Reds. I'm a Houston Astros fan, but just the connection there is just always brought me closer to him and just more of a fan towards him. So let's get started. Start off with the Greg Jefferies rookie card, which was highly sought after back when I was collecting. He didn't turn out as well as people had thought, but it was very highly sought after. Got a Randy Velarde turned around. So here's the front of the cards, back of the cards. It's Don Baylor. And then the packs will have these, usually two of these hologram team stickers. You see the Dodgers and the Rangers. Andy Van Slyke. A lot of fun watching. I know that was Eric Jabb's favorite player. He talks about it a lot in his videos. You should check him out. Jabb's family. Dennis Eckersley. There's Mike Scott. Threw a no-hitter to send the Astros to the playoffs in '86. Chris Carpenter, the pitcher, rookie card. Greg Olson. There's Will the Thrill Clark. He's got a little bend in the corner up there. All right. Got Joe Carter, checklist. Willie Frazier, Terry Francona. Mackie Sasser, Terry Leach. Vance Law. Frank Tanana. Got the silver foil remnants left from the card. Shiny. Can't really see it, but it's like little, looks like glitter. Ron Jones, rookie. Explain that one to the wife later. Rob Ducey, Norm Charlton, one of the bad boys, one of the nasty boys from the Reds 95 World Series team. It's Will Clark again, Don Baylor, already getting doubles. That's not good. Roger McDowell. Eckersley again, Pete Incaviglia. There's a Jose Canseco. Nice Canseco. Mike Campbell. Luis De Los Santos, rookie. All these packs are starting off with a rookie card, it seems like. So maybe one of them can be Mr. Junior. Tom Pagnozzi. Herm Willingham. Francona again. Neil Allen. Alan Trammell. Brian Downing. Lou Whitaker. Mike Maddox. Brother of Greg Maddox. And Rob Murphy. Dave Anderson, Willie Upshaw. The one card in the middle that's turned around always reminds me of the autograph cards in the newer packs. That'd be really nice. And Wally Backman, Tom Pagnozzi again, Jeff Hamilton, Mel Hall, Rick Aguilera, Jimmy Key, Roger McDowell, Ernie Rouse, Walt Terrell, Jeff Treadway, and Jerry Brown. There is the Gary Sheffield rookie. Got a little bend in the corner up here. Let's see. I can't tell if that's the air or not. Let me know in the comments what you think. Is it the air or is it not the air? Could be upside down. Jesse Orozco, Greg Olson, Storm Davis, Tom Flannery, Charlie Liebrandt, Andy Van Slyke again, Jim Morrison, Gary Templeton, Jimmy Key with a scratch on it, Jeff Stone, there's Goose Gossage, Mike Henneman, Darnell Coles. All right, Rafael Belliard, Craig Worthington. There's Omar Vizquel, rookie card. Should be a future Hall of Famer. definitely deserves the V. If Ozzie Smith is in there, Vizquel definitely needs to be in there. My opinion. Ron Hassey, Dick Schofield, Gary Templeton, Pascual Perez, and R.J. Reynolds. Doug DeCenzo, rookie. Franklin Stubbs, Tom Howard, Lavelle Freeman, Ron Darling, the stickers get on my nerves. Julio Franco, Gene Walter, Tom Browning, another one of the nasty boys. Glenn Hubbard, Scott Bankhead. I guess I should mention some of the other rookies in here. Other than Sheffield and Griffey, you got Smoltz, Randy Johnson, Craig Biggio. We saw the Alomar Vizquel, Jim Abbott, Steve Finley. The Randy Johnson, the Biggio, and the Griffey and the Sheffield are the chase cards that we're looking for. Dave Stewart and Dave Parker. Jeff Montgomery. Gary Gaetti. Kurt Manwaring. Nick Isaski. Sean Hilligus, Chuck Carey, and Milt Thompson. There is Mike Harkey, rookie. Greg W. Harris. Mel Hall, Doyle Alexander, Chris Bosio, Carmen Castillo, Walt Weiss, who was Rookie of the Year 88, and Bob Dernier. Come on. They just have these cards turned every which way. Lance Blankenship. There's Omar Vizquel again. Storm Davis. There's a Nolan Ryan. This is a really cool card. The Tripose. It's really cool how it shows him in his follow-through with his pitches. Upper Deck had some very unique photos in some of their cards. Has really set them apart. A little disappointed they didn't continue in the MLB card making, because I always liked their product. I always thought it was really done well. Rob Dibble. Another nasty boy. All right. Ed Hearn. Albert Hall. Rich Yett. Eddie Williams. Jesse Barfield. Todd Benzinger. There's Dwight Gooden. Dan Pasqua. Eckersley again. Louis Meadows. Bob Brinley. Frank Viola. And Mario Diaz. Well, it's been a very lackluster break so far. Other than one Sheffield and a couple of Viscals, not really good on the rookie cards. There's Mike Davis, Dave Parker again, Danny Jackson. We're getting all the pitchers for the Reds. Doug Jones, there's Mark McGuire. With looks like a little bit of paper loss on it. That's a shame. That's a terrible shame. Jay Bell. Kirby Puckett, Hall of Famer. Bruce Ruffin. R.I.P. to Mr. Puckett. Just never know which way to go with these things. Lance Parrish, Tom Gordon, that's his rookie card. He had a good long career. Also the dad of D. Gordon, by the way. Collector's Choice, Cincinnati Reds checklist. Barry Larkin, Hall of Famer. There's Greg Maddux, HOFer, BJ Suroff, and Rich Gedman. Getting close to the halfway point. Still no Griffey, no Randy Johnson, no Craig Biggio. Joe Girardi. Robbie Thompson. There is the Royals checklist with George Brett. Roberto Kelly. John Moses. Mark McLemore. Bob Walk. Ken Gerhart. Billy Hatcher. Lenny Dykstra. Doug DeCenzo again. Tommy Herr. Checklist. Dwight Gooden, Mike Scott, Jody Reed, and Juan Samuel. And again, with these high number boxes, it's just very difficult to get the lower rookies, which are where the better rookies are. I mean, we did get a Sheffield, so it is possible. It's just not as easy. Spike Owen. Ron Karkovice. Chris Gwynn, which I believe is Tony Gwynn's brother. Jose Rijo. Greg Brock. Osamacher. There's the Hawk, Andre Dawson. There's Mark McGuire again. And some paper loss on the top of that one. Tim Raines, another Hall of Famer. Otis Nixon. Jeff Parrott. 3 Expos in a row. and a Bruce Ruffin. All right. Last pack of the first half of the box. Mitch Williams. All right. Shane Mack, Atley Hammaker, Odell Jones, Jamie Quirk, Neil Allen, Chris Spire, Alan Trammell, Joey Mora, Johnny Ray, Dave Vite. Second half. Let's hope the second half is much better. There we go. That's how you start off the second half. There we go. My very first pull of a Griffey rookie card. There we go. Number 1 in the set, Ken Griffey Jr. It's a little off-centered, left to right. At least there's no bins in this one. I don't see much paper loss. But we are still going to sleeve it up. Actually, yeah. Sleeve it up, put it in a top loader, and hopefully there are more to come, a little better centered. Oh, whew. Feel so much better now. Thank goodness. All right. Ron Kittle. There's the Nolan Ryan with the football. And I think that is one of the high series. See, 774. Very nice. King Kiminetti. One of my faves as a kid growing up. Bill Schroeder. Mark Langston. Sid Bream. Craig Reynolds, John Crook, Keith Moreland, and a Joel Skinner. Okay. Whew. Now let's do that about 2 more times. Actually, you know what? Let's get the Randy Johnson and the Craig Biggio, and then we can pull it 2 more times. I don't want to be greedy. There's Omar Vizquel again. The 3rd Vizquel rookie card. There is the Kirk Gibson 1988 World Series when he hit his walk-off home run for the Dodgers with basically no knees. That was awesome. There is Will Clark Giants checklist. Bob Balk and Leon Durham. Charlie Leah, Frank DePino, Odeby McDowell, Ron Murphy, Karkovice, Ryne Sandberg, checklist for the Cubs. Eric Davis, checklist for the Reds. Did I say it was Barry Larkin last time? My bad, people. It's Eric Davis. Steve Bedrosian, John Smalley. There is the Wizard, Ozzie Smith. Darren Dalton, Dave Leapier, and Dave Magadan. Luis Medina, Jim DeShays, Burt Blyleven, Lance Parrish, Oral Hershiser. And there is the Nolan Ryan Tri-Photo. Cal Ripken Team Checklist. Robin Yount. Hoffer. There is a Barry. Mr. Bonds. Should be a Hall of Famer, even though he had the PED scandal. Still think he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Along with Roger Clemens and Pete Rose. Jamie Moyer, Jim Musselman, Willie Randolph, Brooke Jacoby, Barry Lyons, Jay Tibbs. There is the Tigers checklist. Is that Alan Trammell? Yep, Alan Trammell. Paul Molitor. And Jody Reed finishes off that pack. Tony Chance, Bobby Meacham, Rick Dempsey, Hall of Famer Ryne Sandberg. And I know Sandberg was a great player, and I'm not taking anything away from him, but I hated Ryne Sandberg. Tony Gwynn, Padres checklist. And I think it was because I'm a Houston Astros fan, and I was always a Craig Biggio fan. So you had to hate Ryne Sandberg because everybody talked about how great of a second baseman he was. No logical reason why. I hated him. Canseco on the back. Fred Tolliver, Ed Hearn, Mitch Williams, Fernando Valenzuela, Frank Viola, Twins checklist, another Barry Bonds, Paul O'Neill, Jack Clark. And there's Jose Canseco. Dave Otto, Brian Smith, Joe Girardi, Ken Caminiti again, Mike Schmidt, Phillies checklist, Dan Plesac, Jerry Reed, Ron Oster, Billy Ripken, who will be breaking that box of 89 Fleer probably in a couple weeks, and Cecil Fielder. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I'd reached the recording limit on my camera, so I had to reset it and take the files off the SD card so I'd have enough room to make sure to finish this up. So I apologize for the skipping. All right, this is where it stopped. So Casey Candell, Lace Parrish, Rafael Palmeiro, Chris Brown, Ken Phelps, Yvonne Calderon, Van Slyke, checklist for the Pirates, There's Lee Smith, Ellis Burks, and Carmelo Martinez. Yeah, I usually do a better job of catching it before it runs out of the 30-minute window, which I don't hate how digital cameras only give you that much time. But it allows me to empty my SD card to make sure that I have enough room to finish and then edit it together. But we are back. All right. Dave Righetti, Brett Saberhagen, Jack Clark, Rick Russell, Sid Fernandez, the Ruben Sierra, Texas Rangers, checklist, Dwight Evans. This is Sandy Alomar Jr. rookie card. Here we go. Always forget that one's in there. He was a highly touted prospect back in the day. His brother's in the Hall of Fame, Roberto Alomar. Mike Jackson. Jody Davis. Otis Nixon. Glenn Davis, who was my favorite Astro as a kid. The Big Bopper, they called him. I think he led the league, the National League in home runs one year with like 17. Ridiculous. But he could mash. He hit 20 home runs, which is nothing nowadays, but back then that was a pretty good feat. Rolando Rooms. I'm always afraid to turn the cards around because once I do, it's going to go right back to the other side. Mitch Williams. Jesse Barfield. Checklist. Robin Yount. Dave Martinez. Dwight Evans and Jeff Robinson. Where is the Craig Biggio and the Randy Johnson? The Smoltz and the other Griffey that I need. Chuck Finley. Carney Lansford. Jimmy Jones. Jeff Russell. Kevin McReynolds, Oddibe McNow. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs left. Almost done. I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch the video. Glad I was able to pull a Griffey for you guys. I was really starting to get nervous. Chris Carpenter. Todd Burns. Dwight Smith. There's the Tripos Nolan Ryan again for the third time. But I will take it. Kirk Gibson. Ron Oster. Johnny Ray. Lloyd McClendon. Rich Gedman. And Jose Lind. And what we started the box with, Craig Jefferies, Lenny Harris, checklist, Randy Myers, Quisenberry, Ron Hassey, Jimmy Key, Terry Leach, come on, Gino Petrilli, Dave Schmidt, Lenny Dykstra, Paul Kilgus. 3 packs to go. Guys, thank you so much. Again, I appreciate it. If you like the video, please hit the like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Turn on the notifications so you can see when new content comes out. Please hit me up in the comments. I really like to read your comments. I really like to hear your opinions on what you thought, on what we found. Give me suggestions on other things to put out there. There's the Nolan Ryan football again. There's Roger Clemens. First time seeing him tonight. Wade Boggs, Red Sox checklist. A lighter. 2 Lance Parishes right in a row. Kevin Bass, Kevin McReynolds. 2 packs to go. Not the Mariner we're looking for. And there we go. There's Hall of Famer John Smoltz rookie card. Very nice. Franklin Stubbs. Will Clark again. Mike Diaz. Greg Booker. Greg Leferts. Ted Simmons. Eckersley. These cards are starting to stick together. Mike Scott. Tim Burke. Denny Martinez. All right, guys. Last pack. See if we can finish it off strong. Claudell Washington. There we go. That's how you finish it off with the last pack. Oh, maybe I need to start saying that every time. Let's finish off strong. Again, if you look at the centering, a little left to right, but no creases, doesn't look like. I don't see any paper loss. Regardless, it's a Griffey Jr. We are top loading this one. Oh, I'm so glad it turned out this way. There we go. And let's finish up this last pack and be out of here. Tracy Jones. Benito Santiago. Luis Polonia. Kurt Stillwell. Oswaldo Peraza. It's Mickey Brantley. Mike Stanley. Chris Spire. Come on, guys. Dan Pasqua. Bill Long. Carmen Castillo. And Bob Ojeda to finish it off. So, there we go, guys. We hit it twice. We did not get the Randy Johnson or the Craig Biggio, which I'm disappointed on the Biggio being a longtime Astros fan, but we will take this. So it was a success, a huge success. Very happy with what happened here tonight. Guys, thank you so much, again, for the 5,000th time. Thank you for watching the video. Hit the like button if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Turn on the notifications to see new content. Leave comments. Please leave comments. I love reading the comments. Thank you, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will check you guys later.